Welcome back to Big Up, where we discuss all things vinyl records, mostly electronic music. But today we're gonna do something a little different. I wanted to talk about this little record player that you may have seen in the corner of some of my previous videos. So this is a 3-inch record player by Crosley. It was released for Record Store Day last November, and I knew about it ahead of time, and I was super excited about it. There's been 3 inches were real big in Japan for anime singles, and there's been some limited releases over the years. I thought it was super cool that Record Store Day and some of these labels were gonna get it going again. And I think that I'm not a big fan of Crosley in general. But I think this little record player is pretty darn cool. In fact, it's probably higher quality than a lot of the record players they've put out in the past. So a couple things to note. It comes with a acrylic top. It's even got this little stopper to go over the second 45 adapter. Though it is definitely cheap, because look how you can see that it's scratched up and it's gotten cracked, even though I've never dropped it. So it's definitely a little cheap. It would be kind of cool to see maybe someone in the secondary market make something for it. Comes with a real needle, and that one's got an Audio Technica needle. Oops. It's got a charging for solid power. You can have it. It's battery. Keep on dropping those 45 adapters. Battery operated. They were numbered on the box. They only made 5,000 of these. They're still selling them. I'm pretty tempted to buy a second one. One of the cool things is it actually has pitch control that really works. It's a belt-driven turntable. And they've released some pretty cool limited 3-inch vinyl. So here's my already existing collection. I've got the Foo Fighters Big Me, which came with the record, and then I've got this kind of lounge singer from Japan. I think that's a throwback to the fact that these came from Japan a while back. And then I've got 4 releases from Epitaph, Bay Dream, Culture Abuse, Bad Religion, My Sanity, Rancid, and Out Come the Wolves, and The Interpreters. I forget what song this is. We'll give this one a quick listen. So you can see that these are all one-sided. So you only get one tune, and then one of the things that you can notice is that the sound quality is not amazing. The sound quality is not great at all. Part of it, these are basically were like considered toys in Japan, and they're pretty durable. Like the grooves don't wear out very easily. So, which is awesome. So the way that they started to market these is as blind boxes. So here's a couple that they just released back in August. I just finally got them. They're doing 4 releases by the Insane Clown Posse and by Hopeless Records. Yeah. I don't know much about Hopeless Records. I know a little bit about Insane Clown Posse, but not a ton. So let's take a look at what these are. I've already opened them, but take a look. Kind of show you the format. They all come with a poster. Every single one of these releases has a little mini poster, which I think is just super cool. The All-Time Low, So Wrong It's Right. What is this? Oh, it's even got a little insert. That's pretty cool. Here's the Insane Clown Posse. So I haven't ever been like a huge Insane Clown Posse fan, but I thought it was pretty hilarious that they were doing this. And kind of want to pick up all 4 of these. So you can see this one's actually on green vinyl. Let's give that one a little spin for a second. I got the tune low. So once again, you can hear that sound quality isn't great, but check out the pitch control. Wonder if we can scratch it. Yep, you can definitely scratch it a little bit. So these are super cool, and I really dig that they're doing them. I want to kind of collect them all. So, but here's where the problem comes in, and here's where my little bit of criticism of Record Store Day is. So the first time when I went out and I picked these up, I picked up the Epitaph as a 4-pack, and they guaranteed you got all 4. Now, I'm a huge fan of blind boxes in general, but I think these are a little too pricey to be blind boxes. So I got these all 4 for $30, Record Store Day last year. I got the Foo Fighters one that came with it, and this Koyo Santo Sakamoto one was $15. That's pretty crazy for one song. I was willing to do it because this was a new format, and I wanted to pick it up, and I wanted to try to get them. Then I recently saw that you could order these new ones from Record Store Day's website, and I was like, oh, awesome. And they were $15 a pop. And I honestly thought I was getting all 4 of the blind boxes because that's the way they did it with the Epitaph records. And, at $15 a pop, I'm like, that. Even then it's like, well, it's 4 songs. It's a teeny bit pricey, but it's a very cool little thing. And then they showed up on my doorstep today, and it's one. It's one song for $15, blind box. So I'd have to order another 3 of these and maybe get doubles and then have to deal with that. That feels way out of like a reasonable price range to me. I don't know. What do you guys think? Like, I would be more willing to pay like $30 and get all 4 tunes every single time. Like that's a way better deal. And like, yeah, sure, they're rare, and I bet you they're probably going to appreciate in price. In fact, I know that this Rancid one goes for close to $40 on Discogs, and this Bad Religion one goes for like $30. The Foo Fighters one goes for like goes for an average of like $50, which is crazy because you can still buy the record player for like $60 with that one record. I bet you the people who bought that didn't know that. I want more of these things, but really, if you're going to do blind box things, they got to be priced at like $5 a pop, maybe 10 max. Like, that's just, who's going to buy that? Like, I'm immediately going to jump on Discogs, and I'm going to go buy the rest of these records, which you can do for $11.99 because people have opened them and gotten doubles. Like, it's ridiculous. Now, Record Store Day, I've gone to many, many times. I've been an advocate of. I love what they do, but I do find that their prices are out of control, and this is another thing that this is going along with it. And they know they have me hook, line, and sinker because I'm going to buy every single one of these probably. I really want the Beastie Boys released one last year, and I missed it. But it sells for almost $40 online, and I'm probably going to end up shelling $40 out for it. I'm all for limited edition stuff. I think limited edition stuff is super cool. And I understand missing out, and that's why I'm not too bummed about the Beastie Boys one. But $15 for one tune is pretty ridiculous. A low quality tune at that, even with a real record player. Like, I don't know. What are your thoughts? Hit me up. Put it in the comments. Would you buy these? They're basically toys. Really expensive toys for adults. My daughter loves coming in my office and playing them, but now that I see how expensive they are, I don't know if I'm going to let her play with them anymore. It would be super cool if they produced these not in mass, but like, these are all limited to 1,000. Why not limit them to 3,000 and just sell them cheaper? Limit them to 5,000 and sell them for like $1 a piece. Like, people would buy that just to have like a little mini record of Bad Religion. There's huge Bad Religion fans. I don't know. I was a little let down when I opened up my package today, and I was super looking forward to it today. showing up. Anyways, let me know what you think. Later.